BJ Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, we crown a champion of one of the most historic tournaments in all of golf. It's time for the final round of the RBC Canadian Open. Hi everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Lovely to have you with us today once again. Taking a look at the leaderboard, and it shows that our featured player in third place as the broadcast begins. Let's see how today's round plays out. Let's catch up with play down on the opening hole. That should find the fairway. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
That was a beauty.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And he's down there. You got a read?
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
Good looking putt. Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's currently tied for second. And over to the second we go, and it's a par 4.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Nicely done. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. That's well played, pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. This putt coming up is for birdie. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Let's see what happens here at the third hole. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. And he's safely on the green. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
John, what's the line on this putt?
Looks like this one's going uphill and to the right.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Ah, that's a tough break. He's setting up for his second shot. He shares the lead. We put a nice little fade on this. That is a high quality shot. Got a lot of that one. Well, that'll work there. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. If it's up, it could be in. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Holding steady in first place after that one. And as we move to the fifth, it's a par 4. Well, that's a handy shot. Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Great looking shot this. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Leading by a couple after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
This hole can play anywhere from 170 to 200 plus there, Luke. Don't miss it right or left, though. Those bunkers are nasty.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
And this one is for his par. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. This hole's a tough two-shotter, a long par 4. That's some good golf right there. Well, this would be a familiar spot, Rich. It looks like the same one as yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay. Currently in first position. The 8th hole is a par 3. Going with the 6-iron here. This is a fairly lengthy putt here. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Well, this one's going to break pretty hard to the left.
Ooh, not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The 9th is a par 5.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
His second shot here. Currently leading by 3. That might not have found the green there, Rich, but that is a brilliant play right up on the fringe.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Judging it beautifully.
Oh, good look at birdie here. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And as we make the turn, Rich, he's playing very nicely out in front.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
We have a par 4 on this one. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Here we are, Rich, a wonderful opportunity on the table, the chance to go back to back. Just how big would that be?
obviously massive, but I'm very impressed. They've put themselves in a position to win for the second week in a row. Impressive.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
33 feet is what this one is looking like.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. On the 11th tee now, a par 5.
In this hole, we could call what, serpentine, maybe, Luke? Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. However, don't get bit and leave it short right in that bunker off the tee, because you will be rattled.
From around 170 yards here. Good shot there. A big opportunity with an eagle putt. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Well, this one should start out pretty straight and then take a little movement to the right.
How good was that putt? As we head to the next, it's a big 6-stroke advantage for our leader. I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole. Stay on the cut stuff. That one's just found its way onto the first step. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. He's hit that one well. Will it get there? Outstanding approach shot. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. He's currently in first place. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we? Opting for the 6-iron. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
That was long range for him. That's good stuff.
It's downhill the entire way, and yet inexplicably comes up short.
And as we take a look at the leaderboard, and it's an impressive 5-stroke advantage for our leader. We've arrived at the par 4, 14th hole. Oh, what a shot by our leader. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Here we are at the par 5, 15th.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
That drive, he hit it so far, there's no divots in the fairway where he hit it.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Oh, this one looks pretty handy here. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Oh, super putt that. What an eagle.
Whew, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Now 8 shots in front. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
To the rear of this green just to make the golfers accountable for their distance control. That's just mean.
Oh, be the right club to. Great shot in the hole.
Yahtzee, hole in one. Mark it down on the card, baby.
Well, that's certainly worth another look.
Hole in one. I could watch this on repeat.
This is the most difficult par 3 on the golf course by a long shot. Stanley Thompson added some bunkers to the rear of this green just to make the golfers accountable for their distance control. That's just mean.
Opting for the 5-iron. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Super shot that.
He's only gone and chipped in for birdie. Nice.
And that'll ensure he remains in first place. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
no harm, no foul there with that shot.
Second shot here on the 17th hole. Opting for the 9-iron. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Setting up for his third shot. And it goes in. Great shot.
Don't you love it when you don't even need a putter to make birdie?
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. Playing this one about 130 yards out. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say. Ooh, wouldn't it be nice to chip this in and win the tournament? How close was that to going down? And here we have it, a chance to win the RBC Canadian Open. And this proud tournament has another winner to add to its list of champions. You are looking at the RBC Canadian Open winner for this year.
And what a win it was on this spectacular St. George's Golf and Country Club. A win that could be life-changing for this player. Way to go.
And Rich, you know what this is like, going back-to-back on the PGA Tour. How big is it?
It's a lot more mentally difficult than I think a lot of people understand. I'm very impressed with how this player held up the final 9 holes. Congratulations. Great finish.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.